Switching gears, for many hunters in our area, block management lands is a very popular thing.
That's right. In This Week in Fish and Wildlife, we share good news for those folks wanting information on those lands.
This Week in Fish and Wildlife, sponsored by your local Montana Toyota dealers.
Thursday morning time once again for This Week in Fish and Wildlife. Once again on the road, we're at Region 3 headquarters. Joining us this morning, Lorenzo Aguilar. We're holding maybe the most anticipated document here at Region 3. It's the Hunter Access Guide. Let's talk a little bit about what is in here, Lorenzo.
Correct. People are very excited. As I said, very early in the years, we were talking before, people come in very early to pick these up. They're finally here. So I'm surprised we don't have people in here trying to tackle us to get to these right now. Had them about 10 days now, but in the headquarters here in Bozeman, as well as in the area offices in Butte and Helena, you can pick up for Region 3 specific the maps for block management. And so essentially what this is, for those that don't know, it's agreements that Fish, Wildlife, and Parks has with landowners, particularly ranches and farms in most cases, but generally quite a bit of land where there could be some crop damage, typically, is the issue. But most importantly to hunters, sportsmen, sportswomen, is it gives you access to private lands. And so in here you're going to find the statewide map. If there's individual or specific maps for the block management area, you can contact, if it's Region 3, you can contact us. And if it's another region, then you'd want to contact their headquarters to get those individual maps. But you can see the statewide map in here, some of the rules and guidelines and things like that. One of the big points we wanted to make sure to get across was the importance of remembering that this is private land. So these are owned by private folks, and it's very important to be respectful of their land. So with each of the block management areas, there's different, they tend to be pretty similar, but they can be different rules and guidelines for the land. You cannot enter or access the land without contacting the landowner and getting permission first. Those are some of the things to remember. And it's a benefit we just want to continue to have. And the better experience it is for the landowner, the better experience and access we're going to have for sportsmen and women as well.
Yeah, we've talked about it so many times. It's these partnerships that makes being able to hunt and fish in Montana so unique. And it's the responsibility of us as sportsmen and women to keep that partnership alive.
Exactly. And so we all have that responsibility. But again, it's very exciting because the fact is that a lot of the calls we get, especially from whether it be folks locally, or we have lots of folks coming from out of the state to hunt, that's one of the questions they have is, how do we get onto this private land? And this is an excellent resource that you have to get essentially the roadmap to that land, access to the landowner, and ultimately the rules to keep everybody happy and make it a positive experience.
Yeah, I think the thing that maybe why, if folks aren't familiar with why they're so, a hot commodity around it, is things change every year, and this is the new contract, as it were, for 2018 for this. So don't reference an old one. This is the only one you got right now for this coming season.
Correct. Yeah, we hopefully that there aren't too many people that are referring to or referencing old ones. I can understand the desire to do that, but as you said, the contracts are annual contracts. And so a lot of folks had asked, can we see last year's as we're planning for this year's hunt, because it's not out yet. It's important to state that in particular Colleen and a lot of the staff here work very, very hard to put these together. A lot of effort and energy that goes into it, but it's specific to that particular hunting year. And so definitely don't look at old materials. Come in and get the new ones. Come and see us. If you have questions, give us a call. If you're near the Butte area, contact Molly. If you're near the Helena area, contact Bobby and Shannon, and any of the staff here can help you as well.
That's perfect. Just look for the map that's behind Lorenzo right here. Yep. Lorenzo, thanks for joining us.
This Week in Fish and Wildlife was brought to you by Toyota. Let's go places.